looking into the Portico matter, and so my questions will be specific in relation to some land transactions that were related to that project or became related to that project at some point. The Prime Minister in June of 2023 mentioned that there were 17 parcels of land related to what I think they referred to them as the Portico lands. At some point, those 17 parcels were issued to an individual or individuals, and then they were transferred apparently to Portico. Would that be highly unusual for so many parcels to be transferred to one or two individuals?
Are you saying transferred from government to these?
That's my understanding, and that's why I'm asking you to clarify that.
Well, I'm not.
So did those come from the Lands Department to those individuals? I mean, have you looked at the trail of how those transactions evolved to where they became Portico lands?
I would assume that had occurred before I took office as commissioner. And I would also assume that those might just be private lands. So I am not familiar with those transactions.
For the lands related to the Portico project, you are not aware that those lands came from the department. They may have been private. That's what
not that I know of. It was before I assumed that office, so
and
I'm not fully aware.
You wouldn't have checked whether your predecessor would have been involved in the issuance of those.
Well, I'm not fully aware of the project. I'm not fully, and I wasn't fully appraised of the project also, of those lands that you're talking about, specifically.